Good morning, welcome to this series, How to Write a C++ Function, Exercise 7. Instructions. Determine if a sentence is a pangram. A pangram is a sentence which uses every letter of the alphabet at least once. The best non-English pangram is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The alphabet used consists of ASCII letters A to Z inclusive and is case insensitive. Input will not contain non-ASCII symbols. Okay, so to get started with the resolution of this function, we're first going to create a data type, a user-defined data type. We're going to call it pangram. It's going to be enum. Have pangram, and then here we're going to have is pangram, and then we're going to have is not pangram. Or instead of doing this, you can also simply use Boolean. The Boolean type, that's also fine. You have true or false, but I just feel like it makes more sense to actually use an enum because it's more readable. So we're gonna have, of course, pangram as our return type, and we're gonna have a function check pangram, and then here we're gonna have the actual sentence that we want to determine if it's a pangram or not. Sorry, std string sentence. Okay, and then here we have the resolution of our function. The first thing we want to make sure is that the sentence has to be at least 26, has to consist of at least 26 letters. Okay, so we have a constant here. We have const short. I'm gonna call this one alphabet length or 26. Okay. Yeah, so then we just do if sentence length equal alphabet, no, not equal, it's less than, if it is less than alphabet length, that means if the sentence has less than 26 characters, then you simply have here a return yes, not pangram. That's the first thing. And then now we know that the sentence has at least 26 letters, then we can actually do the check to determine if it's a pangram or not. It's actually very simple, but first set all the characters or all the letters of the sentence to lowercase. This is just to make the search a lot easier. So you just have to search for lowercase letter inside the sentence later on. Okay, so we just do here for we're gonna have int iter equal to 0, iter less than sentence dot length plus iter, and then here we simply convert every character, or we force every character to be a lowercase character. So you have a function to lower, and here we have a sentence again. So you force every character to be a lowercase character or a lowercase letter. So again, here we are calling this length function 2 times. So what we can do instead is actually just store the length in a variable and simply use that variable. So you're gonna have sentence length equal to sentence the length, and then simply we come here and we simply replace that with sentence length. So you just have one call to this function, and that's actually optimizes our function. Okay, so now that every letter is lowercase letter, so we can now proceed with the check. For the check, we simply have to do for, we have to go through all the letters in the alphabet and simply make sure that every letter in the alphabet is present in the sentence. It's as simple as that. So we have short, it equal, we start at 0, and then we have it less than alphabet length, exactly. And then you have plus it simply stands for iterator, just like iter stands for iterator also. And I made a mistake here and I use I instead of iter. I don't know why I always made that mistake. Okay, here I have also iter. Okay, and then here I'll just continue. So here all I have to do is simply check if we're going to use a find function, but in C++23 there is a function called contains, but this is not C++23. So yeah, you're just going to use the find function, which takes a character from the alphabet, and for that we need to create the character from the alphabet, and then we're going to progress with this. So we're going to have char letter equal to A. Okay, and then we can now use that letter here. Okay, and then if that is equal to, if it's equal to a string endpost, that means endpost simply means that the find function did not find the letter inside the sentence. In that case, we simply return is not pangram. Okay, and then after that, after going through this check here, we need to change letters for the next iteration. So we just do plus later. This is going to take you from A to B, then from B to C, then from C to D, then from D to E, and so on with this plus later. Okay, and then now if the execution managed to reach this point here without ever returning at this point here, that means simply that the sentence is a pangram. So we have here is pangram. So we simply return that. Okay, so now we simply check what we've done. So the first check is not pangram. So we're going to have a sentence which is not a pangram. We're going to have if. Then actually let's write the sentence here. We're going to have a cd string, not sentence, not pangram. We're going to have to write something here. I am definitely not a pangram sentence. Let's just make sure we don't use Z. I do not have the letter. I wanted to say Z, but I do not have the last letter of the alphabet. I think that's already more than 26 characters, I think. That's already more than 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's more than 26, but there's one more thing. There's actually one more thing that needs to be done. The length of the sentence is not what needs to be used here. The length of the sentence, because if a sentence, for example, has the sentence will have this space character, which is also counted as a character, then let's think. If it has less than 26, that means even if you remove the space characters, it's gonna have even less. But if it has 26 thanks to the space characters, then the check will just take place. I guess the ideal would be to actually count the characters without the space. That's possible, very much possible, but I don't think it changed anything to the correctness of this function, simply because if, let's just say, the sentence has less than 26 characters, and then if you remove the space, it's gonna have even less than 26, even less than what it did have as a length. And if it does have 26 characters, including the space, that's fine. It's gonna pass this check here, but it's not gonna survive this one. Okay, so yeah, for sure there's a better way. I think there's a better way to do it. Maybe you can just here you can count the number of characters that are not space characters, and then make sure that they are more less than 26. We can actually do that also. So here, so let's just do that quickly. We're gonna have to go through the yeah, so for that we can actually do it here and then do this check below. Okay, so we're gonna keep alphabet dot length let's put this one, okay, and then just take it below here and actually do something here. We're just gonna say, so you're gonna have here a variable here is here int count sentence letters equal to 0, okay, and then we're gonna have here if sentence heater, okay, if it's different from the space character, yeah, that's one space, then we simply have plus plus count sentence length. This is not a very good name. Let's just call it sentence letters, okay. Okay, and then after that we're gonna have a number of sentence letters, and then we can simply do sentence letters, okay, sentence letters less than alphabet length, then you have, it's not a pangram. Okay, I don't think we need that anymore. Here we just go through the alphabet length itself. Yeah. So essentially what we've just done is just to make sure that just actually count the letters in a sentence. Okay, count the letters in the sentence, and then we make sure that the letters are not less than the letters in the alphabet. In that case, if it is, then we return this one. Okay, so I think that's good for improvement for the function. Yeah. Okay, so we just continue. So we're gonna have here, we're gonna have check pangram, and then we pass this sentence here, sentence not pangram, okay. And then we simply here return, no, sorry, not return, cout. I am not a pangram. And here we want to do, if is equal to is not a pangram, then you have that. Let's try to run it. Yeah, I am not a pangram. Okay, and then let's now do a check. That should work. We have std sentence. Sorry, std string sentence pangram. Okay, let's copy this this pangram that was given just to check. Okay. Okay, so then we check if check pangram. We have here sentence pangram equal is pangram. Then we have std cout. std cout, I am a pangram. Yeah, I am a pangram, and then this should work. Yeah, I am a pangram. So this one, I am not a pangram, and then this one, I am a pangram from the example I was given at the beginning. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video on the pangram. I hope it was enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.